Had mostly cloudy skies much of the day and even had some rainfall, even a couple of thunderstorms down the bayou and along the coastline. This is from an upper disturbance that was not very well forecasted by the models. If you were with me last night, had a couple of little light showers based on the model trend. This was a little bit more extensive, although not all of what has been picked up on radar actually reached the ground. We have very dry air at the surface, and what was picked up on radar actually evaporated before it reached the surface. We also now have clearing skies, so the second half of the day, gorgeous, and we'll enjoy some sunshine for the next couple of hours before the sun goes down. 63 degrees. It stayed a little more winter-like all day today, especially when we were under those overcast skies, and temperatures were only in the 50s, only warmed briefly into the mid-60s during the day today, a full 10 degrees below average. Our morning low also right at about average, but this afternoon stayed chilly, and we're still pretty chilly, although now we have that sunshine, so wouldn't be out of the realm of possibilities to see maybe some of these locations warm a degree or two before they start dropping after 7 o'clock as the sun goes down. And the dew points have been low 30s and 40s, some low 50s, likely from where we had a little bit more of that rainfall started to kind of actually saturate the atmosphere a bit. Our dew point forecast, however, is calling for it to increase during the overnight and into the day tomorrow. But even during the day tomorrow, dew points in the 50s, still fairly comfortable. So even with an onshore flow coming back in, meaning winds off of the Gulf, the humidity will still be in a fairly comfortable range. So tomorrow looks gorgeous, as tomorrow we will see mostly sunny skies. So our little disturbance is moving on by, and now we have the clearing of our skies. This little upper feature fairly weak, but it was enough to trigger those showers around the area. Now our focus for the next couple of days is going to be back out to the west, where a big upper system and another one of these big Pacific rainmakers for the west coast is going to start moving across the central part of the nation. It'll be this feature that may try and bring a front into the area for the weekend. Now the problem is the upper energy is going to stay well to the north, so as it moves inland, we'll start to develop a cold front across the central part of the nation. Main energy stays north, and with it, that's where the real push of any colder air is. It's also the push for the front. So the problem is down south, kind of on the back edge of the front itself, it's going to just maybe barely reach the coast or move just south of the city to where we could by Sunday get into some slightly less humid, slightly milder, I'm not even going to call it cooler, might see those high temperatures come down a few degrees. But note, with that front still over the area, both Saturday and Sunday, we'll still see some spotty showers. That starts to dissipate, and then by next week, another ridge starts building back in, and high temperatures are returning into the 80s. So we're under clearing skies now, or with that disturbance, I should also wanted to point out, vigorous upper level energy will bring in a risk of severe weather Friday and into Saturday morning. That is not including us. So even the lowest end threat of severe weather remains to our north. So may see that front move through for the weekend, but even if it does, again, not expecting much of a temperature drop. Tomorrow, beautiful. We'll start to feel the humidity coming back up, but I think the humidity levels will still be in that comfortable range. A little bit more of a muggy feel for Friday and Saturday. Spotty showers along that front, whether or not it moves through. We are going to stay warm, or turn warmer and more humid as we head well into next week.